Hey, Huddle coaches, first of all, thank you so much for all that you've been doing at sports camp so far. As we come into week 4, I want to just give you a little heads up about what tonight's going to look like in the closing rally. It is Salvation Night, which is super exciting, but things will be just a little bit different, so that's why I want to let you know how that's going to work. So Stan, in our closing rally, is going to continue the story of Nehemiah, but then after that, he's also going to present the gospel. And there will be some slides on the screen as he presents this, and really just in a brief way works from creation to salvation, what that means for us, and then give kids a chance to respond. The way he's going to do that is explain the ABCs, what we need to do, and that we need to make a decision to admit that we have sinned, which we've all done, to believe that Jesus Christ paid for our sins when he died on that cross, and to believe that he's alive today, and then choose to follow him. That important decision that we actually have to make is say, Jesus, I will follow you for the rest of my life, and then give kids a chance to do that. The way we're going to do that is Stan will direct the kids and explain what he's going to do, and have the kids close their eyes and let them choose, hey, is this something that you want to do today? And let the kids respond by raising their hands simply in that as kind of a first way to respond. And then he's going to pray with them and lead them into prayer, but during that also letting the kids use their own words. And it won't just be a repeat after me word for word. It'll be leading them and letting them use their own words to talk to God, encouraging them that God is listening to you right now. From there, we'll go into our huddle groups, and Stan will explain what we'll do there. He'll explain that there's a response sheet, the little half sheets that we've used each week. There's, again, something similar to that. And he'll explain that, and then he'll dismiss the huddle groups to go to your huddles, and hopefully that creates a little bit more of an organized transition there. When you go to your huddles, there will be that sheet to do with the kids, which will be fairly quick to let them respond with that. And then we also want you to follow up with the kids and ask them if any of them made that decision to follow Jesus. And maybe they have questions, but to ask them, did you make that decision? And if they, to follow Jesus. And if they did, we've got a folder, first of all. You see, there's a folder that looks like this that each of you will have. And inside of it, there will be kind of a certificate, just something concrete the kids can take home to remember this night by, saying, I chose to follow Jesus. On the back, it has a gospel plan, so if they have questions at home or parents have questions, they can do that. But want you to write their name on there, and there's a marker in there, and then also send them home with this Now What book. This really goes over, again, highlights salvation, and now what? What does it look like to be a Christian? Something for families, a tangible thing for them to have. And then on the front of that folder, you can just write their name and hand that back in to myself or Jackie, so we can have an idea of how many kids or who did respond, so we can also follow up with them. If you have any questions about what would happen, and then after that, we'll do the normal prayer, hands in, mega sports camp. It'll be great. It's going to be awesome. Please be praying over tonight. I'm really excited about what God's going to do. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you.